be filming a makeup starter kit video because I know with the back to school time a lot of parents are like, yo, new school year, you can wear makeup. But who knows, if you've already been wearing makeup, maybe you just want some like basic recommendations for your makeup kit. So yeah. Also, I am very 5 sauce AF right now. And by AF, I mean as a flying bird, because the other way is not too appropriate. I went to their concert last night and I'm still wearing the merch. Also, the background is different because I'm in Vegas and there are a bunch of people partying outside my window right now. And you know what? You can only imagine what's going on over there. Anyways, let's just get started. First, I will just start off with my face makeup recommendations. So the first thing that I recommend is this Master Prime Primer by Maybelline. And so having a primer when you start doing your makeup is really important because you want your makeup to stay all day, because it's never really fun to have your makeup falling off your face. Believe me, it's really not fun. They have like 3 different options so you can cater to whatever you kind of want. I just got this one. It said blur and illuminate and I was like, well, sounds good enough, so that's the one I got. And guys, this has SPF 30, which means it will help you from looking like a lobster or tomato, which is really what you want, okay? You don't want to look like a lobster or tomato. Also, the sun's rays are very harmful and you want SPF, so this is very important and something you should take into consideration when buying primer. So when I first started wearing makeup, I didn't actually use any face products for like the longest time. I don't really know why. I was kind of scared of using them because I didn't want to like do it wrong or make my face look cakey or not blend in the lines. Blending in the lines are very important. If I started wearing makeup, I would definitely start by using a BB cream. These offer light coverage and these are really natural looking, which is great. For the most part, you want to kind of keep it natural, like looking from day to day, and so this is really good for school. This also has SPF 30, which means double the coverage, guys. So yeah, this is the one from Maybelline. The packaging is really cute, which should not determine whether or not you buy something. Maybe it should. I don't really know what you prefer, but yeah, this stuff works really well. So then moving on to concealer. Concealer is something I've always been like, wow, I need to use this because I don't really sleep too much. Because most of the time I just start watching band interviews and then I just realize it's like 2 a.m. and then I have to wake up at like 8 a.m. So the one that I recommend is actually by Maybelline again. And this one is Age Rewind, and you might be like, yo, I'm probably like not someone that needs Age Rewind concealer while watching this, and you know what? That is okay. Who knows? Maybe you feel like you do. Who knows? You might feel like that. This one actually just offers like a really good coverage, and I like how this applies. It applies very easily, and I like this little thingy. I feel like it's cool. This is for under eye circles, but you know what? If you have a problem spot, you can still use this, guys. Don't let them make you think you can't use it. But if you do want one that's like specifically catered to problem spots, they also do have one in the tube. I believe it's like pink. It works very well. I've used it before. So moving on to eyes. So eyeshadow can be a very fun thing to play around with when you start wearing makeup. And for me, when I started wearing makeup, I was like, yo, the natural life seems cool and everything, but I'm gonna go for the clown look. And I started wearing aqua blue eyeshadow. I swear, guys, I used to wear like the brightest aqua blue eyeshadow I could find because Taylor Swift wore aqua blue eyeshadow to the Teen Choice Awards, and that was around the time that I started wearing makeup, and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so good on her. And I was like, oh my gosh, even though I'm not a professional makeup artist, I can totally do it and I can totally pull it off. And I wore it with like Hollister skirts and Hollister shirts, and I was like, I'm gonna be a Hollister model, and it was a mess. I would definitely recommend when you first start off wearing makeup to go with a natural eyeshadow look. So this trio is actually super cheap, which is really good, and also it's really natural looking. This is the Walking on Eggshell Trio by Wet n Wild. The great thing about this is that it will actually tell you where you should apply this, so it's really easy step by step, and it's really inexpensive, like $4, and the colors are all super natural looking, which is great. Also, if you're willing to spend a little bit more money or you want to play around with a couple of different looks, this is like exactly like the Naked palette, just like $40 cheaper, which is great. This is the Nudes by Maybelline. It comes with a bunch of different colors. They're all super natural looking, and this is about $10 or $12 from the store, I believe, so it's really cheap and you get a lot of eyeshadows for that money. So next for eyeliner. So there are basically 3 different types of eyeliner. There is gel, there is liquid, and there is pencil eyeliners. Pencil is normally what I use on my lower lash line. It's just what I find easiest, and for that I use the Rimmel eyeliner, and it's really cheap. It's like $4, and it applies really well and stays for a while. So if you're gonna put it on your waterline though, I definitely recommend getting a waterproof eyeliner because waterline, waterproof, if that's where you're planning on putting that. So a lot of you guys do know that I do cat eye makeup, so I'm going to be recommending a liquid eyeliner for you guys today because I know some of you guys, when you start wearing makeup, want to do liquid eyeliner. Because when I started wearing makeup, I was like, yo, Taylor Swift does liquid eyeliner cat eyes, and I'm gonna do cat eyes because I'm a Taylor Swift fan. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna recommend. So one of the ones that I found have been easiest to use is the L'Oreal one. What I love about this one is the brush. The brush is very thin, so it's easy to create a cat eye with this, and I've always found it easiest to create cat eyes with a liquid eyeliner versus a gel or a pencil eyeliner. This one's great. It lasts for a while. I believe this is around $8. You don't want to spend that much. e.l.f. and NYC also offer a really similar eyeliner to that. The only thing about those is that they're not going to stay as long. NYC and e.l.f. do have really great liquid eyeliners for like $2. So if you're just starting out and you're not sure if you're going to do them that often, or if you're not sure if you like the look yet, then I would definitely recommend those. If you're going to start doing them like every day and wearing them to school, then I would go with the L'Oreal one. So the mascara that I would recommend if you just started doing your makeup is the CoverGirl one. CoverGirl has so many different mascaras, and this is the green one. This one is waterproof. I know some people like waterproof more because they say that it doesn't flake as much. It's just like a very basic brush, which is good about it. So, you know, you're not going to want to be playing around with super insanely weird brushes if you just started off probably, and the brush literally will not focus. Why won't it focus? Wait, is it focusing? Is it gonna focus? Is it gonna focus? And then they also have one in a purple tube, which also works very well. Whoa, there is lipstick in my hair. For the most part, CoverGirl's mascaras tend to be inexpensive. CoverGirl's mascaras don't really flake that much, which is something you want to look for when you do start buying mascaras. So those are the products that I would buy if I was just starting out wearing makeup. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. And also make sure to comment down below and tell me what grade you guys started wearing makeup, because I would love to know, or if you're like starting this year or whatever. And I hope these products helped. If you guys want any other like recommendations, then comment and I will tell you if you need some for like eyebrow stuff or foundation. But if you were just starting out wearing makeup, I just feel like those are like the basic products that you would probably want to start using. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Thanks for watching, and bye guys!